curious, and anyhow, I can't come up with all the words how I feel about this morning. It's a very special day. We're doing something very special for the very first time, and we have 8 wonderful boys right here sitting in front, and we're going to be listening to them. The teacher is going to come later and let you know a little more about the class and each student. She's going to introduce each one of them officially. But I welcome you. I pray that you'll have a wonderful, wonderful day. You'll be inspired by what you will hear and what you will see. Thank you once again for coming.
Our school motto, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. These boys, they believe it, and they're going to show it to you today. They're looking sharp this morning, ain't it?
Yeah,
looking really sharp this morning. And this morning they were in the classroom and spraying cologne and like nobody step on these, and this morning they had breakfast and it was wonderful this morning, watching them getting prepared and everything. So this is a major deal for them this morning. Our proud sponsor, of course, Nagico Insurances. I need a loud round of applause. As always, they have been on board with us. They've never said no, and we hope they never will. And now, Group 8 boys, 8C boys, it's a new class. It consists of 8 students, all boys, and their teacher, Teacher Michelle Dessard, yours truly. Miss Principal Sam, she sneaked this photo in. I was not in it, but she sneaked my photo in. So, this is, yes. Okay, so our vision, we firmly believe that these students have the potential to accomplish anything they desire. Do you believe that, ladies and gentlemen?
Yes.
Yes, we do. All right, so this debate, it will help in their academic development, especially in the area of language arts. In terms of skill development, writing skills, reading skills, public speaking, research skills. These boys have done their own research. I did not do it for them. We sat down, I sat with them as a mentor, but they did their own research.
We will start with our debate. Once again, our very first debate held here at the Asher Stevens Hillside Christian School. We will start with the Master Geniuses, the proposing team.
My name is Rahi Stewart and the worthy opponents on my team. The second speaker will be Jason Baxter. Let me start by saying cell phones can be used for research purposes in class. The teacher can pose a question and students can look it up and share information. It is also very effective and in visual information. If students are reading about a time period new to them, they can find out what people wore and what places look like. Cell phones nowadays are like small computers. They have complete access to the internet, calculators, and many other things. This can be very helpful when a student needs to research for an assignment. They could not have to use a computer. They could simply do it at their desk instantly. Students who have a smartphone can use various applications that are designed to assist in learning and designed just for students. Many of these phones have programs that are similar to what is found on a laptop or desktop computer. Begin able to quickly look up facts on the internet. It is possible on many phones. If a student needs to assist in classwork and does not have and don't have to access to a computer, a smartphone can be used in a snap. Most cell phones have a camera these days, so children can use to take pictures of things in class. This is great for science class, where they may be exposed to certain creatures, plants, and other things. Things that they probably won't encounter. This is more effective than doing a quick sketch. Pictures also be useful for any sport or step-by-step process so that they can later review the photos. Understanding the process of metalwork, woodwork, or other hands-on subjects. Cell phones eliminate the needs for students to carry calculators, cameras, and maybe even textbooks if they are available online. It saves parents and the school money. They won't have to buy a calculator and a camera, or even textbooks online. Online textbooks would lighten backpack and prevent injuries. The main reason for calculator telephone is communication. While they do perform many other functions, their main purposes is to make and receive calls and text. They have become a priceless tool for safety. No matter what is going on or where you are, you can reach or be reached. This is one of the sole reasons that parents are so supportive of allowing cell phones in schools. We tend to look at the negative side of social media. However, there can be also aspect. Social learning is a great way for students to share information, thoughts, and ideas on a subject. Probably for some students who may be quiet or shy, is a classroom may blossom in a social learning situation made process by digital devices.
Boys and girls, judges, teachers, and my most worthy opponents. Good morning to you all. My name is Leroy Sampson. Let me introduce my team members. For second speaker, KJ Lewis. My third speaker, George Jones. And my fourth speaker, Janja Warning. We are the mysterious four. I stand here to oppose the move. Cell phones should not be allowed in school. My fellow opponents share their definition of the keywords, but of course we have our own. The keywords are cell phones and schools. The meaning of cell phones, according to Google, is a portable user cordless telephone for use in a cellular system. The meaning of school, also from Google, states an institution for education children or any institution at which instruction is given in a particular discipline. Ladies and gentlemen judges, based on article by Linda Machan, cell phone is a major distraction in the classroom. Cell phones can also cause violence among students. According to NBC News, students have been using cell phones to plan fights, and school fights have gone high-tech with students using cell phones to call reinforcements. In one case, requiring police and pepper spray to bring up fights that swells about 20 family members on school grounds. We consider cell phone almost a weapon because when they call, we are the ones out in front. We don't know these people are coming, said Mike Hees, safety security assistant at Bradley Tech High School where the fight happened. Cell phones can be used for cheating, All cell phones have a calculator. Students can easily cheat on a math test, and this is difficult for the teacher since there's so many students in the class. They can also cheat by sending text messages to people outside the school seeking answers. They can even Google answers while they're doing a test in class. June 16, 2015, teachers expressed her feelings towards cell phones in class. Her exact words were, end of quote. And I quote, after 20 years of teaching, I am calling it quits this month. I am frustrated with the students and their cell phone texting, tweeting, Facebooking, on Instagram, YouTube, WhatsApp, Snapchat, and Skype during class time. It's much more difficult to teach, she also said. It's pretty hard to compete with a very YouTube video, end of quote. You'll hear students saying, I look up something for English, but while they're looking for that, they'll check their Instagram, Facebook page, Twitter, and more. Cell phones is a major distraction in the class. I repeat, cell phone is a major distraction in class. The result should be a wake-up call for the teachers and parents, said James Stewart, CEO and founder of Common Sense Media. This technology have made cheating easier, he said. The call to action is clear. My question is this: why do students need to have their cell phones in class with them? Shouldn't there be a policy that bans cell phone usage during class hours? Any emergency that needs handling can be handled through teacher and any other sites administration and support personnel. Ladies and gentlemen, judges, and my most worthy opponents, this will cause more harm than good. My second speaker will further elaborate this matter.
Cell phone in school are so important, it's not even funny, my opponent. Did you know it can be used to track the location of your child? Yes, it can. Allow me to elaborate. GPS tracking can be a benefit of cell phones to parents who want to be able to keep tabs on their children's whereabouts. GPS tracking of cell phone can provide peace of mind to concerned parents and teachers if a student is reported missing or has gone somewhere of concern. Not only that, ladies and gentlemen, but cell phone can be used to take pictures of cell phones, class events, and hands-on class activities. Based on article, William teach art and technology classes. For his art class, he asked students to use photos taken on their cell phones for students. No. For his art class, he asked students to use photos taken on their cell phones for painting they will create. During tests, William allowed his students to use both their handwritten notes and what they have saved on their phone. Almost all cell phones have built-in cameras. This makes both the teachers and students live so much easier. Having a cell phone in school enables a student to quickly seek help in the middle of an emergency. Cases of violence, attack at school, fire, kidnapping, medical emergencies, and other emergencies can be reported quickly so that the authorities are dispatched. Without the cell phone on the scene, time can be lost finding a nearby phone, calling from the school's phone, and finally contacting the authorities. Allowing students to carry
phones give parents the ability to contact their children when it's necessary. This can be included during families' emergencies or when a student may need to arrange a different method of getting home. Also, students can contact their parents to arrange a ride home if they are sick, or they can request a book or project they left home to be brought to school. Cell phone is a great equipment in order to improve knowledge. Our parents or grandparents studied and got knowledge only from teachers and parents. Imagine how things have changed, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, we get knowledge from teachers and parents. But on top of that, internet helps us much more than old days. The library helps students gain some extra knowledge, but now the whole library is in the student's pocket as a mobile phone. Imagine that, ladies and gentlemen.
Afford what you crave, life just gets so good. KFC, so good for everyone.
GEBE has been faithfully serving the communities of St. Martin, powering your home and our economy. Come rain or shine, our qualified team of professionals are working hard 24 hours a day to provide you and your family with safe, reliable electricity and water. We use the latest technologies and test our products daily to maintain the highest international standards. Our friendly staff is always there to assist you, whether in person, over the phone, or online. We are committed to constantly improving our products and services, making them more efficient, effective, and environmentally friendly to serve you better today and our next generation of clients tomorrow. GEBE, powering a brighter future.
Our friend Megawati is here with tips to save you energy. 1. Turn your airco temperature up. 2. Use a ceiling fan instead. 3. Buy energy-saving products. Save some green with NVGEBE.
Need a loan that's quick and easy. Island Finance. Up to 50,000 guineas real easy. Island Finance. For education, yes. A renovation, that's no problem. Yes, it's true. That's not all. They're quick and friendly too. Island Finance. Appliances, vacations, even fix your car. You can depend on Island Finance.
Anybody bingo? Nobody bingo.
Most of all, people are happy. They're in the street. They're out in the street with their children. I've been a member of cabinet for 10 years, a minister first of planning, then of agriculture. So I know during those days, the president then had a tradition to open up the palace for all the people. They came in, you know, the tradition of the ambassadors coming in. It was quite a closed organization. But this President Veneziani opened it up, and during the celebrations of Independence Day, the people flocked into the palace, taking the opportunity to see also other parts of their country. People were in the street. It's not only celebrating, it's also people reflect on what went wrong, what have we learned, how we go from here. One of the most catching expressions of my mother was, "This is the country where I have been born, this is where I live, this is where my family, my friends live, this country is taking care of me, this is the country I want to die in and for." So many people on the day of independence, this is the message they cross. Not as dramatic as my mother used to say it, but the love for their country. And I think it's quite correct. You know, when you live somewhere, we live in Suriname, we live here in St. Martin. Today, if we are here today, in the next 2 years, we will be somewhere else. Who knows? But since we live here, this is our country. This is the country that takes care of us. You know, we often think that we take care of the country, but in many instances, the country takes care of us. Here, our children go to school. Here, we have our friends. This is the place we live. So, when we're talking about independence, we're talking about taking the responsibility for ourselves, for the country, and the country is not only the land. It's also our fellow people. We all came here for the same reason: to make a living, to be a good human being for ourselves, for the next generation. And I think that all of us can find a common objective in that, and a common future in that. I think that's what we take out of it as a lesson, but it's what I have to share with St. Martin too.
Let me also take the opportunity to invite everybody who's listening to an activity we will have on the 28th of November, also at the Jubilee Library. That's what we call the Srividensi Sranande. Srividensi is the Surinamese word for independence. It was a created word, but it's now used by everybody. And the Sranande means something like a Brasade, where we embrace each other, not only the Surinamese people, but the person you live with. So everybody you live with, that's why we call it the Srividensi Sranande. We will have shows, we will have food, Surinamese food, everybody knows us for our food. So we will have all kinds of Surinamese food, but also all kinds of Surinamese cakes, goodies. So Jubilee Library, Saturday, 28th of November, from 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So when you do your shopping and your grocery, don't go home. Don't cook. Come and eat. Come and join us at the Jubilee Library. We will be in the parking lot, and we will be there till at least 10 o'clock in the evening. And we will end the day with some really, truly Surinamese jugu jugu. So that's what it's going to be for the 28th. And as a final word, I invite everybody. And I take the opportunity also on behalf of the Surinamese community to thank St. Martin for also embracing us into this land, into this country. We feel one, we call ourselves now the Surimartiners. And it is because we feel welcome, we feel at home, and we also feel the need and the urge to contribute to St. Martin, to the development of St. Martin, because that's why we're here, to assist, to support. It's not we taking care of the land, right? It's the country taking care of us, and we contribute to that.